Good evening. My name is Miss Schwartz, and you are
Miss Williams.
Miss Williams. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing lovely. So, what brings you to my office today?
Well, I've been struggling with the issue for some time now, and I don't know how to, express it. When it comes to feelings, emotions, I don't know how to express it to other people.
So, you have a hard time telling people how you feel.
Mhm.
Okay. And how long has this been going on?
Well, I really started feeling this around, when I was 12 years old, middle school. I didn't know how to express my feelings to, the other peers.
Okay. Did this cause problems for you when you were growing up?
It did, because when I get mad or whatever, I'm just silent. I don't know, and people think something's wrong with me, but it's really not. I just be quiet, but.
You just keep it inside to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever release it? Like, do you write or something? Or?
No, I don't write. I heard it works though, but no, I never tried it. I just, stay quiet to myself.
Just stay to yourself. So, no listening to music, no working out, or what? How do you get rid of your feelings that's been bottled up?
Well, I don't know. I just, I don't have a set, how do I say this? Way to just, release my emotions. I just, it just goes away sometimes. Just stay to myself to go away. Occasionally I listen to music, but it's not like a set way to just, release the emotions. I just.
Gotcha. So you said this started around when you were 12?
12 years old.
Okay. So tell me, when you were 10, like between 10 and 11, how did you express your feelings? Like, how was that?
10 and 11, I was really, a child. I was, just growing up, and I didn't have any ways. I really wasn't. I just thought it was as a child, people get emotional, children. I didn't think it was like anything serious. But then, because when I became older, around 12, 13 years old, as I became an adolescent, I just noticed that, other people know how to, when they get mad or whatever, they want to fight or whatever, or they want to, talk about it. But me, I was like, that's not me. Like, I just don't talk to people, and I'm not a fighter. I would if I had to, but I'm not a fighter. I just stay quiet to myself, and I was like, something must be wrong with me to where I can't express my emotions like everybody else. It was just something I noticed.
Okay, Ms. Williams, are you the only child?
Actually, I'm not. I have 2 older brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay. You're in the middle somewhere, or?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle.
Okay. Do they have problems expressing their feelings as well?
Not really. I have, they're very outspoken. Well, my little brother, my young brother, he's a little like me, but he likes it when he gets angry. He just, explodes. So he has expressions, other ways. But me, I just feel like I'm a different breed.
What about your parents? Do they have a hard time expressing
how
they feel?
Well, not my father. He's very outspoken. He's gonna say whatever it is on his mind. He's gonna say it. Very blunt. My mother has her ways. When she's with family, she can openly express herself, and she's mad, whatever. But when we come outside to the public, she's more quiet and subtle. But I mean, I guess that's where I get it from my mother. But either way, with my family or with outside people, I just don't express myself like others.
So how was it at home? Like, if a situation occurred between you and your other siblings, how was the situation usually handled?
Situations as in like arguments.
Yeah, like if y'all got into an argument, was y'all able to explain y'all side of the story, or was it just like y'all as siblings, no fighting, kiss and make up? Like, how did that work?
Well, we really didn't do the kiss and make up thing, but if we got an argument similar wise, we'll have it out then. But then, if it gets to a point to where I just feel the argument's just going nowhere, then I'm just quiet. But you can have it. Like, it's really not that serious to me. But if it's we never physically fought, but it's like if we get in an argument or whatever, my 2 other sisters, they like to go back and forth, and they can go on and on all day. But me, I'm not. If I see the argument's going nowhere, I just quiet. It's just no point. I just, So
you just walk away and leave it alone.
Walk away and leave it alone. It may take a couple hours to get over it. I won't talk to them or whatever, but, it'll get over eventually.
Okay, explain the whole y'all don't do the kissing thing. What do you mean by that? Y'all don't show emotions toward each other?
No, not really. You know how when people, you probably go away for a long time, you go off to college or whatever, and you be like, oh, no, love you, miss you. We don't do that. You just like, all right, girl, see you later.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all.
My parents, though, if I do it with my parents, I'd be like, yeah, mommy, love you, daddy, parent-wise. But student-wise, just be like, all right, girl, see you later.
That's very interesting. So, y'all, you never told your siblings that you love them or miss them?
Um, Probably once or twice. It probably wasn't nothing serious though. It was like it wasn't nothing serious. It was just okay, see you later, girl.
Hmm. Do you think that that may have something to do with you not being able to express your feelings because you didn't really do that when you were younger? Like, it wasn't a big deal to y'all. It was just only shown towards your parents.
You know, it probably could. I don't know. If you just never, we just never did it. Like it could be a reason as to why I'm just emotionless. But
So you feel like you're emotionless.
well, not emotionless. I just say to certain things as well as expressing my emotions. I don't know, just come out and just be like, we need to talk about this. Yeah, I don't do that. But I mean, I show emotion. Like I get mad, I get sad, I cry, whatever. But it's not like I don't go talk about it. No, I don't do that.
Okay. So how has that worked with you progressing in your life from 12 on up? How was expressing your feelings? Like, did it interfere with you in other grade levels, like high school, going off to college? Like, how did that affect you in any way?
Well, I mean, to me, I really don't see it as a problem, but there has been, I guess, tendencies or whatever, not showing emotion or whatever, to having friends or whatever. When you get to talking to friends, get to talking about issues or problems. I'm more like a listener. But as far as me expressing myself to them, I don't do that. But people be like, what's wrong? And I'd be like, nothing. I just brush it off. But
do you feel like that's your comfort zone, not expressing your feelings? Like, do you feel comfortable keeping your feelings bottled in?
Some days I do, cause like they say, you can't tell everybody everything. But then again, sometimes if I hold it in, like it'll just, I guess it's like bottled up emotion. But I guess I can handle that bottled up emotion. But sometimes there is a way that I want to release it. Mm-hmm. I just don't know how.
Okay. You said that you can't tell everybody everything. Mm-hmm. Do you have trust issues?
I wouldn't say trust issues, but I do have. Trust is an issue, but it's not like a major factor for me because I trust you until you show me something to not trust. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
So have you ever confided in anyone that you do trust to like kind of release your emotions? Even if it's not anything like towards them, like if you're just feeling sad one day, do you have that one person that you can just go to and be like, hey, this is how I'm feeling today?
Human wise?
I mean, any type of release. Yeah, it can be human wise or like is there just
I mean, I feel that I have a person that I could go to, but then again, it's still a little skeptical there because I really don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna take me time to really feel that you are the one I can release to. I guess it's trust. I don't know, but there's been an incident where I felt that I couldn't trust that person at the time. It's not like if I tell her something, I don't think she's gonna go back and tell everybody. But you know how people have that person that they're gonna always go and tell somebody everything. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if she will go back and tell that person everything.
Gotcha. So you just kind of your more personal stuff. You just leave it to yourself, and you just like kind of scratch the surface. Mm-hmm. So if you just having one of those days to where you just feel out of your mind, what do you do to release your feelings to retain your happy space?
Out of my mind?
Yes,
elaborate?
Like if you're just having a day of like you're stressed out, like you just feel like you just can't take it anymore, you need somebody to talk to.
If I feel like I need somebody to talk to, mostly I don't really just talk to anybody. Sometimes I just cry myself to sleep. I just cry. I just go to sleep. If it's them days that just overwhelming, I hold it in and just go to sleep.
Do you feel better once you cry it out? Like, just that help?
For the moment, it does. But then again, after I cried out, whatever, it does come back. But it's like, I already cried about it. Like, it's over with. Like, I know that I'm going to get over it eventually. But at the time, I just don't know what to do other than, just cry it out, go to sleep.
And how often do you usually do that? Like cry yourself to sleep?
Not often, I really don't be getting mad a lot, but I don't know. It's like once every blue moon, maybe.
Once
It's like,
every blue moon. Okay. What are your activities involved? Like your hobbies? What do you do?
I like to play. I like to play basketball. I ran track when I was younger. I did volleyball. I'm very active. So.
Do you continue to do those things today? Your volleyball and basketball.
If I go to the gym, yeah, I hoop. But I'm not on a team or anything. That's
You just do it for fun.
For fun.
What else do you do?
What else do I do? School. I'm in school. Stay in class. That's about it. I go out occasionally. I don't. I'm not really an outgoing person, but I will go out though. I enjoy going out, but just that's something I would do every day.
So when you go out, like, do you by yourself? You go with your friends, or?
I go with my friends most of the time. You really can't, because out here you can't go anywhere by yourself. But there's times that I do just want to be alone. But I'll probably just drive around somewhere. I don't just go out by myself. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
So have you ever been around your friends and you just ever had that feeling that you want to be alone and you just left? Like just went off to yourself somewhere?
No.
You never did that?
That was kind of dangerous. But
not like
leave
the house. Like say if all your friends were over your house and you just felt like you wanted to be alone, you just went to your room and left, like without saying a word.
No,
you've never done that.
No.
How does your friends feel about you not being able to express how you feel?
I don't think that they think that I have an issue with me not expressing myself. I'm just, I don't know. They never came to me about expressing, myself. So I don't think that they see that I have an issue, a problem.
Mm-hmm. So when they ask you if something's wrong and you say nothing, do they just be like, yeah, okay, or do they just leave it at that nothing's wrong?
Sometimes they'll be like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, but then you when something's wrong with somebody, but they don't want to talk about it, and they'll keep picking at it, but eventually they'll just let it go, because I cannot talk for hours. I can do that. So. If you keep asking me, I'm still not gonna tell you. But it's days like that. But then I guess they feel it as though she needs her space or whatever. So.
Do you eventually try to like let them in, or do you just leave it alone?
It has been times that I can't hold it in too much longer. But like when I release it, it's like I still don't talk about it. Like. It's so many built up emotions, like it'll just all come out. Not talking wise, like maybe I'll cry it out, and I just I don't like to cry in front of people. So if it gets to that point to where I just can't take it anymore, yeah, I'll cry it out.
So are you very social? Like, do you like being around people, or were you more so like to stay to yourself?
I think I take that both ways. I can't be by myself too long because it gets boring.
Mm-hmm.
But coming from a big family, but again, I don't like to be around too many people. I'm social when I want to be, but I'm not just out there.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
I remember you mentioned you said you're usually the listener when people come to you. How does that make you feel, knowing that like you can help somebody else, but you really don't open yourself up to others to let them help you?
That's a good question. How do I feel with me listening and not being able to express my emotions?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if somebody comes to me and want to confide in me at that time, I think it's about them. So I don't really bring my issues, my problems into, the situation, because I'm trying to help you out. So, it seems like, if somebody's talking to me and I bring up my problems, like, I feel like they're going to be like, well, it's not about you, it's about me. That's why they came to me. But, as far as, if there's something I can relate to, then yeah, I'll say, well, I know how you feel, I've been there or whatever, but I won't put all the issues on me,
Gotcha. So do you sometimes wish that you just had that one person that you could talk to?
I do. Eventually, I think, one day I'll have that person one day.
You think eventually one day you'll just let it all out to that one person?
Slowly but surely, yeah.
That's understandable. Well, thank you for coming in, and it was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too.
And I hope everything works out for you.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'll definitely be coming back to visit.
Looking forward to it.
All right. How long was that? 15 minutes?